Okay. Alright, I know no one's here yet, but I am going to queue up a weekly thing. Yeah, okay. So we're going to be doing current tier only with the weekly pack to start. I don't care that no one's here, I'm saying this up. Then I'll finish checking stuff out. Alright, so change title. Noctopus, hello. Happy Wednesday. Just give me a second, I'm trying to update the titles, but something isn't working. There we go. Alright, good. We have that. I'm going to send the Discord ping, and then I'm done setting up, I think. CJ, good morning. Yeah, so I have a few things picked out today. I'm going to do the next to the A to Z pets that start with whatever thing. So we have P-Pets today. We're probably going to do faint abilities only, maybe fish names. Definitely want to do abomination chains as well. Well, you know, abominations and parrots only. Is that everything? I feel like I had... No, I think that's 6 things. Yeah, all of those, and then maybe we'll finish the stream, like, trying out the test server or something, because there's some fun stuff on there. Jenna, hello. Mr. Chili, happy Wednesday. But yeah, for anyone that hasn't seen, the test server has a new, what is it, mini packs? There's like, I don't want to say like 20 new pets. There's quite a few new pets and food. But the big thing is that they're changing, or you know, adding a load of extra stuff for versus lobbies. Like they're letting you toggle on loads of old wacky pack toys, as well as a bunch of new ones they've made. How do you access the test server? There's just a link for it. It's just on itch.io, I think. Hold on, do I have it up somewhere? I could have sworn that I had it saved somewhere. I do, yeah, hold on. You're joining? No worries, we'll still be waiting a couple of minutes. I don't know, minute and a half maybe. For anyone that's interested in the test server, this is the link. And I can post to both chats, good. You've been working on the Cookie Chick achievements. Ah. Any progress? I mean, I assume that means you haven't had a successful run, but have you had a good one? Because I'm still way too afraid of even trying that kind of thing. Best is level 2. Do you need to install anything or just open when it's time for that lobby? Well, again, we might not even do it today because I'd kind of like to test it just for, I don't know, Team Wood's sake, because like it's the test server and I'm not sure how many people are going to be doing versus lobbies on there, so it might be nice to just like stress test it for them or something. But yeah, we'll get to that later anyway. We've got some things I want to do on regular patch first. What are we doing, or what lobby is this? This is current tier only. So all of your pets have to be from the same shop tier. You don't have to pivot, so if you want, you can just stick with tier 1 pets all the way through or something, but yeah, pivoting means selling up everything and committing to an entirely different tier. And it's just the weekly pack for anyone that's interested in that. Hi from Canary Island, Spain. Yo, hello. You got the soft achievement on your alt account. Wait, do you not have it on your main? That's so sad. Nope, okay. I mean, it's cool that you got it. Like, I don't think I've had a proper... I don't know. I mean, I got my soft achievements during Scooty's weekly thing. I have had a couple of sloth wins, but not while trying to level them up at all. You know, like the other sloth wins I've had, they've all been level 1 and just kind of ignored. Like, I'm glad I don't have to try and get 5 extra XP for it ever again. Anyway, this is probably going to be the warm-up game, so happy to start it soon. See, like 20, 30 seconds. We can jump into this one. Hi from, I'm going to say this wrong, Adiyaman, Turkey. Well, hello. Current tier only? No, it's same tier only. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, I tell you. Sorry, the code is kind of... I don't know. The code's bad. What we're doing is same tier only, though. So all of your pets have to be from the same shop tier. It doesn't have to be the most current shop tier, though. So yeah, you can stick with one all the way through. It just... They just all have to be the same. But yeah, I think we're good to start then, so... Good luck, let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're in the current weekly pack, and we're doing same tier only, which means when you end your turn and go into the fights, everything on your team must be from the same shop tier. Doesn't have to be the most recent shop tier, it can be anything, but yeah, that means if you're running tier 1 pets, all of your pets have to be tier 1. If you're running tier 3, everything has to be tier 3, etc. All food is allowed though, anything can go in the shop phase, and if you find a slot, that can go on any team. Let's run these to start, maybe? Sure. Alright, let's be the gasping doodads. Let's see how that does. The neighbor city is literally called Batman. I have heard of that. I think I've seen it in a meme or something that there's, yeah, a city called Batman. It's pretty cool. Alright. I'm just buying whatever. Oh. Would I pivot to tier 2? Honestly, don't know. There's decent stuff here. Like, if I had lizards and thunderbirds, that's probably okay. But maybe I wait for a higher tier. I definitely feel like the later you get, the better, but I don't know. I can see, like, tier 3 onwards all having some kind of build. Like, there's Toad and High Roller here. I feel like Rock Chimera might be pretty good at tier 5. Tier 4, sorry. Like Vulture, Beluga, and then, I don't know, this or something else down there. I'm gonna do this. We're still at 5, so I'm just gonna play that separately. Moody Branch does not get to trigger, but that's fine. All still at tier 1, everything is good. So I think it's a sound effect now. Did it not used to? Also, I probably should have frozen the Cuddle Toad there. Yeah, like, if I'm not going to swap, then there's not really a reason for me to be looking for anything other than a level right now. Maybe just keep doing this then. I do that, roll a bit. Like, I do want to stack these together, but I want to do it later. I'm going to freeze a cupcake for next turn, I think. Let's see if we can find another cricket. There we go. Okay, so happy with you at the front. We can maybe move you further forward. Nothing too interesting going on at the moment. You summon a 1/1 when you die. These gain some extra attack whenever a friend gets XP. If you're... Well, not if you, but yeah, if we have no duplicates, then you gain some stats, and we get a toy when we sell that. So I'm thinking next turn we can probably buy a cupcake, stack cricket, stack the Mermals. Not in that order. And see a couple of tier 3s commit to that. Turn 5. Might be cool. Hand sanitizer, hello. Okay. So we're gonna start here. I like these two. I don't think I'm buying them this turn. I could just stay on this even longer. Cycle Puppy, maybe. There's no pills, so I can't kill the Fibering Trout if I wanted to, but... Yeah, I'm happy to wait, I think. Maybe just do this for this turn. So yeah, it's still sticking with tier 1s for now. Next turn I'm going to sell up though, and then we can buy these and hopefully roll into another couple of things to take. Should be fine. We have a little bit of value with pheasant and crickets. And yeah, we are all no duplicates now, which is nice. Do have a couple of tier 2 teams. Yeah. Dog is tier 3 though. Yeah, so please be careful. If you're pivoting, remember you have to commit to a single tier. Except snail and cone snail, you're cheating, we'll fix it. Okay. Yeah, no, dog seems pretty good. Alright, I'm selling. So I can sell these at any point. I want to try and use pheasant properly. And I assume I'm just taking Witch's Broom here. I'm not going to be able to use the XP thing, so we're going for tier 3. I don't think I have use of mana, so sure. I mean, it's still dog, right? Like, we want to play dog before other things. I'll just work out my positioning later. So you have a strawberry. Those are all tier 3. And another couple of decent tier 3 things. I think we take it. Would have loved a high roller, but, you know, very important to get things down. I think I will try and get a level up as well. Alright, it's just like positioning now. I think it's probably this. It's kind of cool. It's not a bad team, but yeah, I might get rid of the dog again. If I'm not buying things, then it's not going to get much bigger because I don't actually have summons beyond my trumpet, and I don't want to leave the dog at the back, so I don't know. I didn't want to this turn. But in the future, maybe. Alright, so do I just get rid of this? I can swap these around now, and then we do get the trumpet dog summon for you, but it's still not crazy good. I think just chaining fur-bearing trouts might be better. So yeah, we'll do that. Put down a fig on one of them. Big. Yeah, so definitely can't use a fig with this. I don't want it on the other fur-bearing trouts. Could potentially put it on one of these, but I think I do just stack guinea fowls and then keep looking for the levels. So yeah, start a battle. If this has 6 or less attack, gain coconut, so it blocks an entire instance of damage. Feint, give Rambutan perk to the nearest friend behind, so that's +3 mana every time the thing attacks. Hurt, gain 2 trumpets, and enemy hurt, make it weak, works 2 times per battle. Getting your level would be very nice here. Or some extra stats on the tree, but I don't know. I feel like tree is the most boring thing at the moment. I like the mana snipes and summons. No, my toad. Okay. At least it's still going well. We're now at tier 4. I doubt I'm going to pivot, because I already have a very strong tier 3 team. So if we're pivoting again, I think we can definitely look for the late tier stuff. Tier 6s or tier 5s. I really don't know what equipment I'd get. I still feel like this is probably the best. I just don't know where to put it, and my things keep dying early anyway. Maybe I can get rid of tree. I'm gonna freeze fig. Don't really want to do Mandrake with Toad. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting rid of tree. Let's run 3 of these. Alright, so we can do that. Stack you. Gain +4 HP when this would faint once. That's actually kind of nice with both of those. Yeah, I'm going to put that on you. So it gets ruined if it gets replaced, you know, with another element. But it doesn't mean it's going to survive a snipe now. Oh. Oh yeah, they killed my thing early. Never mind. Worked out great. Did get to see the value, even though I wasn't entirely looking. We need to find duplicates of these two, because if I find, Yeah, enough XP. I could potentially get 3 tier 6s down. Like, I'd be down for that. Grapes is kind of nice as well. Huge? No. Well, maybe. I mean, I could still stack that in and then have more things down if I don't want to pivot immediately. I was thinking grapes is cool because I can still use it with these and it doesn't waste anything, but do I keep rolling for guinea fowl instead? It's 1 gold. I'm going to keep rolling for guinea fowl. Alright. When Brotato or Luck Be a Landlord coming back? Brotato I actually do want to play more of. It's like, that's actually pretty likely to happen. Luck Be a Landlord, I feel like I've kind of done with it. I still like the game though, and I didn't play much after I hit like 420. I don't know. I'll think about it. You're in your 3rd pivot already? What? Okay. Stack that in, play this. I don't know though. I'm going to keep looking, try and find some chocolate maybe. Oh, there it is, okay. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to level these up this turn, and then I can get my last level next turn, and then if there's a lot of good tier 6s, I think we just go for that instantly, because yeah, that's some nice stuff to find. Start there. I feel like both of these are potentially very good, but if I find a Winter Spirit, then Sea Serpent is, like, insanely good. I'm just gonna do you next. Don't really like Velociraptor. I'm gonna do this, I think. Actually, no, I need to keep it that way. Alright. Okay, send it that way. Next time we're gonna stack the Toads, probably Cycle Puppy, and then... yeah, start playing tier 6s. Ooh. No, we're good. Okay. Dude, I was gonna complain about the breakpoints, but I also had really nice breakpoints, so yeah, probably shouldn't. And none of these have synergy. Like, cat would have been cool with octopus, because one of the only good stat food things this week is celery. I don't know what to do with these, though. Like, just selling up everything to go all in on these is not very good. I am going to do it anyway, though, maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to do it anyway. We're at 5 HP. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm playing these two. I'm probably going to play cat, because we do have oven mitts, but I don't think it's going to be crazy good. It's probably not worth it, actually. Alright, I'm going to commit to finding Winter Spirit, I think. We're not too far away from being able to do something there. Just need to find more chocolate, really. And I have no clue how to position this. You're currently doing nothing. You summon the tier 4 when you die, and you jump attack something. Start a battle. I know it's almost enough for a draw. What? Alright, please. More things to play. Alpaca, Rock, Copper, Penguin. That's not horrible. So we can get some XP onto you. And Winter Spirit. Okay, we're definitely playing that. I don't know if I actually sell this turn, though. We can tank another turn. You know, we're at 4 HP, and then I can use Alpaca with Winter Spirits. I don't know. If I wanted to sell 2 things, I could just use Cat with the oven mitts, but I do feel like that's a bit weaker. Yeah, okay, so definitely going to wait on that. We need an empty front space for you to jump, so maybe do this. Have you jump attack first. If it dies, then yeah, easy trigger for you as well. Positioning's probably okay. Let's have a quick look at the teams as well. Haven't really been doing that. There's a tier 5 team, but for the most part, tier 4 and 3 everywhere I see. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, I think even if I got that hit off, it would have summoned something kind of spooky. Okay, so I'm thinking get rid of Sumatran Tiger. Let's like keep it I don't know. It could be cool because it's targeted, like, starter battle killing type stuff, but I don't have a way to scale it, and, you know, if I'm against a similar team, killing one of these early doesn't do anything because it already starts with the mana. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to play you, give it the chocolate, it levels up. And... oh, this is so hard. Do I sell... no, I think I hold on. I think I buff you, we wait. Next turn we sell Baycat and we buy another Sea Serpent. Tiger. I mean, maybe. Thinking no, though. Also made a mistake. These were not. Okay, never mind. I thought this was chocolate for some reason, but yeah, I bought the designer after. Keep some matching Tiger for Chimera. That wouldn't have been a bad shout. Also, I think I'm definitely just running 2 of these. We just chocolate one of them, and then I can have you with both of these. Not... whoops. Free me. I'm not sure what else I want on this team. Like, Rockhopper Penguin's probably staying now. Alpaca can definitely go, but I don't know what I put in instead. No. I can even sell you by this and level it up already, but yeah, that doesn't feel right either. Definitely doing this. Oh, this is crazy. Maybe I do. Sell Rockhopper Penguin, buy Alpaca, buy this. It's like you instant level 2, you with an extra thing. Maybe. And yo! Wait, tier extra sauce. Thank you for the gifted subs. Yo, very appreciated. Thank you. And I had a bigger summon. Let's go. Alright, yeah, I'm getting rid of it. Okay, so we sell you. Okra is very nice. That is friend summon, so it doesn't work on itself, which is nice, so yeah. Do that, and I can potentially cycle other things. Like, if I wanted, I could cycle Puppy first, but I'm just gonna buy this, and then if we find another one on the same turn, then amazing. Maybe I don't, actually, because I want to buy Okra, so yeah, we can just do this. So don't care about the extra XP onto that. Think I'm safe enough to just go Oven Mitts. But yeah, we have another trigger for you, so that's nice. Protect one of these. And yeah, next time we can stack that in and hopefully buy another Sea Serpent or Winter Spirit. If we can just like use this Alpaca to farm XP, that'd be very nice. Probably swap those around. I don't know, they're both level 2 now. Back one gets slightly more mana. Okay, I need summons. So maybe a Baycat is what I, like, end with. I'm gonna freeze you. It's double Baycat. There's no summoning equipment I'm noticing, so yes, it would have to be Baycat. I think I'm happy enough to buy one of these. I don't know whether to just use Alpaca like this. Because if I don't use it with Sea Serpent or Winter Spirit, then there wasn't really any reason to level it up. I could even keep it. But I don't know, I just really want to find a little bit extra, you know? Maybe it's double Sea Serpent, double Winter Spirit, and then Backline. Baycat. I'm going to leave the other one. There we go. Yeah, okay, so happy to do that. I'm gonna call that a day, sell it. And then this is basically the team. So now we're just looking for a bit more equipment and as much chocolate as I can get. Stack Winter Spirit, buy 2 separate Baycats. Thing is, I don't care as much about the Baycat XP as I do Giant Snipes. Which is probably a bad take, but yeah. I enjoy the right stuff way more. I do think trying to keep this alive for as long as possible is worth it, because we want this to die after the rest of my team is exploded. At least if we get it leveled up. Probably this hit. Nothing useful, shame. Buying extra HP, maybe. It's also okay, roll once. And even more HP, sure. Okay, so you're feeling pretty safe now. We need to get some more Okra around. There's not enough time left in the game for Current to do anything now, I feel. See, I think it's Okra everywhere. Just Okra Chocolate XP. Don't even really want to change positioning at the moment. Oh. That was nice. Yeah, okay, so we're leaving that. I'm gonna buy this now, like, we're pretty safe. That is huge. Yeah, we're buying all of this, alright. Still going to keep you there. I was thinking about swapping them around or something, but yeah, I think we have the unprotected one at the front, even if it has slightly less mana going on. You now summon 2 things, which is amazing. Just look at that. The snipes are going to be crazy. Oh, I can't... My fingers are bad, alright. And I don't even get to look at the teams. Nice. And that is why we wanted summons. Alright. Ooh, Salt? Attack with double damage once. That's a little bit tempting, but it only has 8 attack anyway. Like, it does nothing against this, and that's obviously pointless. So, maybe not. This is where I want to look. We could try and do something about Sumatran Tiger, but... doesn't actually cause a problem yet. This is just massive overkill. I'm going to put it here. Chocolate. Let's go. Alright. This is also overkill. Like, I don't think we need to do 40 damage 4 times when you die, but... yeah. I want it. I think it's okay. We have 2 HP. I still do need to find Okra for my back guys, but it's pretty nice. Oh. Okay. So very similar teams now. At least at the end of that. Yeah, no, I just need Okra. I will freeze you. Are they hitting me that hard? Okra is by far the best thing I can find, but this isn't, like, that much worse. I mean, it's quite a bit worse. I'm gonna leave it. I think those are worth anything. There's Okra. Okay, let's try and protect you then. We did find another celery, nice. Yeah, just put it on here, okay. So they were attacking the, well, these 3 slots, because it attacks for its own damage in this slot, and then it does like 12 splash damage to the things next to it. Everything's pretty tanky. It would kill this instantly, but that's fine. Let's see. They did move it. Oh my god. No. More Okra. I can get 2 Okra down. Right? Like 3, 2, yeah? I think that's worth it. So we're all full up on the team now. They can still shuffle where the Sumatran Tiger is. Now it doesn't really make a difference because we're blocking for 10 damage twice anyway. So I don't think it can kill anything. I don't know. If I have too much overkill with these, I could have you further forwards. No, I don't think it does anything. We're just gonna keep it like this. This is fine. Okay, the octopus died a bit earlier this time. There we go, okay. Alright, perfect. Just a bit more stats then. I'm gonna freeze this, but yeah. The best thing we can do is level you. I don't have a way to do that though, so I think we just want to find a cookie. I miss salary. I'd love to just get the level, but I can't do it. Like, this is the final turn. I level you up, but sorry, this one, but yeah, that doesn't do anything either. Maybe buy a cookie. Give it to you, roll, see if we can find something better to end on. Well, that's not happening. And give a pet extra attack and convert some HP into attack. I'm not convinced. I'm just gonna buy this, I think. If there's somehow a draw, we can like finish leveling it up next turn. But yeah, I think we're done here. Draw incoming. It definitely could be. Like, basically every fight is coming down to the summons at the end. We did it, okay. Yeah. Very close ending. GG's everybody. Good game, good game. Hold on, I'm sure I missed something in chat a little while ago. I can't remember. Okay. Anyway, good warm-up game. Some things... I think these are the big three I wanted to do. So we have P-Pets, so pets that start with the letter P. There's way more of these than I thought there'd be. It's like up to Pygmy Seahorse, Pygmy Hog, Pygmy Hippo, Praying Mantis, Polar Bear, Puma. So all those things, everything to the left of them. So it's like half the pack. Non-pack pets, but only from Storks as well. I don't think we've done this before. We've done something similar with Red Panda. But yeah, thought it could be fun to try. And Abominations and Parrots only, which I love doing and we haven't done for like 2 months. I'm thinking this one. Let's do Abominations and Parrot stuff. Okay. How does Stork non-pack work? So Stork now, when it faints, it summons a random thing from a lower tier, from any pack. So you can get out of pack stuff by killing Storks. So the idea behind that one is Stork should be the only real way to get out of pack pets. So you have to get them all through that. Hold on, I'm updating titles and stuff. I forgot to make a chapter marker for the first game, but that's probably fine. And Red Panda. Red Panda's not in the pack. The point of that one is that it's only Stork. But it also means I have to fill up the pack with, you know, garbage that people don't want to play on a team. Well, sort of. It's the usual, like, cycle stuff, but yeah, a couple of pets that are just kind of unlikely to be wanted. Always feel bad when you pull a Stork and get something from the pack. Yeah, it is going to be a risk. That's why I've tried to make it so that, you know, it would have sucked anyway, because, you know, if you're pilling, let's say you pill a Stork, like, turn 3, if it turned into a duck, you wouldn't be very happy with that anyway, so yeah. Whoa. Cool name. So Abomination Parrot. Yeah, the one we're doing now is just Abominations and Parrots only. So as many of either or both as you would like. I don't really see a reason to wait actually, so yeah, I think we can get in then. So yeah, good luck. Let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We are doing Abominations and Parrots only, so in this one, when you end your turn, you can only have Abominations and Parrots. You can have either or as many of both, it does not matter. All food is allowed, anything goes to shop phase, you are allowed a sloth. And that is it. Good luck, everybody. There's obviously not a whole lot to do this early. Yeah, we're not doing that this turn, we'll save it. The Fussy Feet. Cool. Is Mantis or Tailord not in the pack? They're not in the pack, but Mantis would still be cheating. because that's a start of turn feint thing. Lemmings, I know. I saw when I saw the pack, but I don't have it in any of my old packs, and I don't know. Anyway, if I combine, we're looking for guinea pig. I don't really care though. I think we roll once and we sell. Yeah. Get a free apple for now. Sure. I don't need it. I'm probably going to unfreeze it again later. But yeah, I don't need shop food until avocado's available. And even then, I might not need that if I find enough guinea pigs to get a combo at tier 3. But yeah, I haven't updated this pack in a while, and yeah, so lemmings aren't in here. I don't think it's as bad, because we kind of want more abilities for Abomination, even if they're tier 1 stuff. Maybe swap out, like, mouse for a lemming, though. I think we should include tiger in this one as well. Nah, it makes it too complicated. Like, if I'm then like, oh, it's Abominations, Parrots, Tigers, and anything else that can somehow copy an ability, it's just... Yeah, I think it's better to keep it as narrow as you can. And I'm not blind, right? There's no guinea pigs. Forgot to sell your marmosets. How could you? Okay. Got your piggies. How many piggies? I just want to get something down. Does the parrot chain only work if the Abomination has higher attack than the parrots? Yes. Because they're all end turn abilities, so you do need the Abomination to have the most attack and then progressively less for each of the parrots behind it. Guinea pigs, thank you. One more, at least. Nice. Okay, so I think I'm unfreezing Apple then. Maybe I hold on to it for... Oh, saved. Okay. Yeah, we definitely save it then. So we get 2 chances to find stuff from the next tier. It's not very high odds, you know. It's 2 1 in 5s of seeing it, really. But yeah, we do have a chance to find it. So if we find either of these, we can dump the apple on it, and then I can start rolling for avocado, probably. Should be good. Oh, you kept your marmosets frozen in the shop, I see. We have the saw. Hasn't been here yet, right? Yeah. So only 3 rolls and not a single pig. It does go like that sometimes. Very sorry. Alright, but we're turn 5, tier 3. We can now find tier 4s from combinations. Please show me at least one of them. And there we go, nice. Alright. Still absolutely doing the other one. And I have double Abomination. I can't play both of them, but that is insanely good news. Also, how does this work? Hurt if still standing, gain permanent plus 2 HP, and transform into a protected ball. Does that work with Abomination? Like, if I freeze both of these and have it eat that, can you get permanent HP that way? Assuming we run into something that can hurt it, which, you know, I kind of doubt. Ring Cramp is just a lot better, but I don't know. In case we run into a parrot or this guy, Bread, congratulations on the slot. I'm going to try Fairy Armadillo instead. So yeah, away. Missed both combos. Double miss, then rolled into 3 more guinea pigs. Okay. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Okay, so didn't get to see anything. Not surprised, but whatever. Yeah, just to double explain what these do. End turn, swallow and copy the leftmost unfrozen shop pet until next turn. So we can copy like any ability. Right now, I don't even feel like I need to. I'd rather just roll for avocado. I can try and freeze something. Yeah. Titus Shrew, maybe? It's money. We're copying two things. I kind of want to... I can't do both, though. No one's gonna have duplicates. It doesn't even do anything. I spent all my money, I forgot. Alright. So we're copying these. I could freeze something to try and copy the Titus Shrew, but I'm not convinced we're going to run into something that will kill me anyway. Like, maybe it would happen, but yeah, I can't be bothered. So you're eating first, you get the rollaway monkey. Other one gets the axe handle hound. It's actually kind of horrible. Maybe I will do this. So yeah, you're axe handle hound, you're my Titus Shrew. I really just care about my Titus Shrew coming in, so yeah, let's do that and throw it to the front. I want to hydrate, thank you. Hey, I got some money, nice. Good stuff. All right, so we're starting with 17. We'll take a sip as well. Okay, so we need to look for Parrots. Maybe some equipment, but yeah, Parrot's the big thing. More of these, fine. Brain Cramp is a pretty good ability, but... Oh, dude, this is beautiful. Try Stoat. Actually, I don't even have good abilities yet. What is happening? I have so many things. Okay. Tree's banana. Tree's pretty great. Alright, so... I don't entirely know what everything's going to be eating. I'm gonna let Brain Cramp be these two. The rest of these, I have no idea which one's gonna get any of these, so... You know. We'll just send it. Oh, my money's at the back. Actually, did it just eat left to right? Maybe that was predictable. Okay, so if I buy equipment, then I won't be able to use Stegosaurus later. And I feel like I'm already very strong and might not need equipment, but if we start running into sniper squads, then my team will explode, and if I don't eat something that summons things, then that'll be a problem. So yeah, I am going to buy a banana. They can get rolling again. Buying stats is going to matter, it's just these stats aren't as good as later stats, and we can also just look for XP right now. Use that. We'll leave banana and stuff again. Axe-Handle Hound's a maybe, but again, I don't know if I'm guaranteed for you to get it and be at the front. And if it's at the back, then it's pretty bad, but... You know, we can try. And these aren't too bad, sure. Alright, so these guys get rock. I don't know. Send it. No, it's definitely not left or right, so I think it is random if they all have the same attack. Okay. Zebra, that's kind of nice. I'm pretty tempted to stack in then. Or at least one of them, but... Yeah, I think that long term, I'm going to want double Abomination, triple Parrots. Because then it's less effort on trying to find stuff to eat. It's just like where I put things. Don't just spread out between all these, please. Yeah, that's fine, okay. Also, we can probably do better than that. Gain stats and jump attack something, that could be fun. I'll freeze it. There are pills, we'll do you. Eagle's also probably fine. Brain Cramp's not bad. Love that. So I need 3 things. I'm just gonna buy the avocado. Oh. Okay. This is too much effort to work out, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Maybe put you at the back, but yeah. Not looking horrible. Not sure what that error was. And we'll take the draw, nice. Okay, so I do need to make sure that you have less attack than this Abomination, because otherwise the Parrot will try and copy an ability that I don't have yet. I'd actually rather level the Parrot, because leveling Abomination just means I need to eat more things every turn. Whereas leveling the Parrot just copies that first ability at a higher level. So yeah, XP mostly just wanted to go here. Some decent abilities here, but I'm going to roll. And that's good. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Do this again. Mantis Shrimp is great. You're going to be eating first, so you can be Mantis Shrimp. I could then try and use you to Silky everything. But I don't really want to do that. I'm going to freeze you as well, actually. Yeah. Okay, so we're mostly just copying a load of Mantis Shrimp stuff. You can... Yeah, so you get one Bay Cat, and you get the Eagle. This is too much. Yeah, okay. My brain is not ready for this. I'm too sleepy. Where is my shop? What is this? This is not a shop. Why aren't there things to buy? Oh. Okay. Lemon. I will take more lemon. Okay, happy for a lot of snipes. We have good protection now. I still don't know if there's a good way to use Silky here, because I think what would happen is we get like the crocodile chain over here, so we get like 6 snipes out altogether. But then even if I have you with Silky at the front, you'd probably transform this before it can do its thing. Well, there's like a 50-50 chance of that happening, so... Yeah, it's maybe not. Ah. Hold on. Oh, God. Nah, just leave it, it's fine. Do that. I don't know whether this is going to work. What? They can't eat the same thing twice, right? Dude, I am never going to remember that. That catches me out every time we do this. Okay, well, try this. If the zebra screws up my attack, I can fix it with the lasagna, probably. Not exactly a mess up, but yeah, you do have more than this, so we do still need to do that. And I guess I level you up. And then I have like 2 gold to try and find good things to eat. Sure. I could freeze both of these. That's actually a bit more tempting. Maybe I do this. Like, the chain still works. We copy Baycat, we leveled everything up. Then we have like a level 2 gorilla at the back. Maybe not necessary. Yeah, I'm gonna start buying some more stuff. I need to make sure that these are more staggered. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna save these for next turn, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, these are only getting the Baycat ability, I think, so you're just going to level up this one to level 3. So maybe that's not as good as I thought. It's not wasted at least, but... Yeah. Yo, there are so many good things here. Alright, keep making you big. I genuinely don't know what to do. I kind of want to freeze my whole shop and save like Red Dragon and Vampire Bat together. Like, enemy gained element, deal 4 damage to it, and gain health as damage. I really want to use these 2 together, but leaving a Hawk also feels like a waste. So maybe we just roll for food this turn. I'm not taking the thing. Yeah, I think we take it. Avocado. So I do want a potato. There are going to be a lot of snipes. At some point at the very least. Don't need a pill. Will freeze Cornucopia. And yeah, we'll just go crazy on snipes. So could we have the Mantis Shrimp at the front as well? Because that does mean that's the thing getting copied. Marginally better. Stork non-pack next game? Maybe. Like, definitely today. I want that okra. I don't hate my equipment, but it could definitely be better. Start a battle if turn number is even, basically, yeah, half again as many stats or gain mana. We're not very big, and it's so far to the right that you'd be the one eating that. So probably not crazy. Just celery, get the stats. Mushroom's kind of pointless. Don't really like popcorn. I'm gonna make you more healthy. I do want more stats. I just don't know the best way to do it. I think it has to be this, because the only real cycle thing is Zebra. It's not very likely to show up. Fine. Yeah, leave the other vampire bat. It's already not crazy good. Could freeze boardfish. Don't really trust that I'm going to find a pill soon, though. Actually, vampire bat isn't very good. Yeah, never mind. Eat these, then. Having vampire bat copy first would have meant we'd get one crisp out, and yeah, we'd probably hit that kind of hard. Can this stop? Do I have to hit roll to fix it? Yeah. Okay, good abilities. I can end on another parrot, which is cool. Oh, I really want to buy this. I'm going to. Just don't hit that, please. Thank you. Oh, I did find a pill. Nice. Okay, so we're copying Mantis Shrimp a billion times. I think that makes a lot more sense than copying a dolphin. So yeah, send that. Yeah, I don't know. My second Abomination's kind of pointless, I feel. Maybe I would be better off with like a single Abomination and all Parrots behind. Just focus on getting like one good ability a turn. Ooh, that is very big. Assuming that was a stego. That's very nice. Alright, let's get you leveled then. Want to see the extra stuff as well. White Tiger, that's a bad thing to start with. And my team's tiny, so I don't know how good Sepnir is. Like, it's slightly better than this, but not a lot. But if I'm copying a red dragon, then we definitely don't want that to the front. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, so let's see. I think having more red dragon actually is the play. So we can maybe do this, have like these two be Sepna. No. Okay, so we'll have these two be Sepna, and that's also eating red dragon, never mind. They're all Sepna then, send it. Not winning that one. Did get a bit of money though. Good snipe. We really... I don't know. I'm not sure how to fix this. I definitely don't want this as many Abominations, but I don't know if I just stack them together. Let's just make sure that this is still fine. I'm gonna do this. And these aren't good. It's not too bad, but eating it as a first thing just feels really pointless. Because I might run into something that has like a stego or just regular, really big stats. And if that happens, then they just get one shot, and then I basically didn't copy an ability. So, yeah, I think Crocodile's fine. Stegosaurus does not work for me now. So actually do that the other way. Yeah, okay. Okra, very good. Okay, we'll start there. And I'm going to save Eagle, because this is already a summon, so... Maybe I should have done it the other way around. We could have had, I definitely could have done differently. I think I'm copying a worse snipe. Yeah. It's nice. We're not very big. Wouldn't get a lot out of that. Try and level you. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I might just buy all of this then. Do that, unfreeze. So we're mostly just copying Eagle here. So I'm going to let that all happen there. We get one snipe out, and this one copies these two, which aren't very impressive. I guess I can leave it further back then, though. Yeah. What lobbies are running today? Pets that start with P and non-pack Stork pets are the only ones I'm kind of certain about. Sloth is dead. No. Yeah, rip. That's a shame. How when unplug Keenoe's internet? No joke, my internet's been really unreliable the last few days. Like, it literally does just turn off for no reason. I'll be watching something and then it's just, oh, no internet connection. And it'll be like that for like 10 minutes, regardless of whether I reset my router or just unplug everything. It is concerning. So yeah, maybe someone is already doing that. I will continue buying stats. I will continue buying this, even though I probably shouldn't. These are all very good. Don't need more lemon. And you could be worse, but you're going to be the one eating it, and you have no equipment, and you're probably going to die. So, I mean, keep rolling. Sure. Okay, so we're mostly copying Baycats. I would rather do this. So these are Baycat and one Fire Dragon. These are mostly Snipes. And then this guy is the single... whatever that is. Bargest ailment thing, if there's anything alive. Oh, nice. Yeah, over at my crisp. It's because you pronounce router as router. Oh yeah, I forgot. People say router, don't they? Americans, I swear. Alright, let's give you some extra. I'm sticking with us now. Like, we're running two. You know, 2 Parrots, 2 Abominations. Let's make sure it's staggered okay. I wish... better. Ooh, yeah, actually, we're doing this. So I'm going to stack that, play you, and I am going to copy Toad, because I only need one of these. So then we can, like, mega copy Crocodile Snipes, but have a single instance of Toad ability. 2 instances. Actually, maybe. If I do this, I don't hate it. That could be worse. Alright, if I die, I'm honestly still pretty happy. Like, this is a cool turn. No complaints. Should have had you at the back, but yeah, this is fine. Oh. It's enough. Stop. No! Why does it keep ruining my shop? Ugh. I also didn't realize I'd already maxed out my Parrots. Do I sell this to cycle Zebra? Oh, Pretzel's good stats. Give that to you. I think we just leave it. Yeah. Okay, can I find some snipery things, please? This is not looking crazy good. Yeah, okay, I might be dead. Brain Crab is not a good ability, but there's not something better right now. Oh god, okay. So what, you can have Thunderbird and Dolphin? Sure. Alright, so it's still a bit of a waste, but maybe we'll get lucky and this, whatever it is, equipment tanks 2 hits. Yeah, I'm dead. Tough. Made it top 4 though, pretty cool. So yeah, GG's. Good luck to the rest of you. Axana Hound kind of snaps right, is the damage not enough? The damage is really low. And plus it's not always a guarantee. Like if you go against a team that's hitting you for like 60 damage and snipes immediately, then, you know, you're not going to be around to do your 2 damage to everything. It might be nice for cleansing equipment, but yeah, just because it's kind of likely to trigger if it survives doesn't mean it's actually impactful. But still, that could have been worse. I do think we're going to do Peepets and then Stork non-pack, and then we can work out what's after that. Just like break it up a bit more. I feel like these are more memey than P, so it'd be nice to stagger it a bit. So yeah, we'll queue this. I imagine we'll be... Yeah. Oh, P's taken. Just PP. What is wrong with people? Why are these taken? Ep? Ep. Okay. It's tier 3 for a reason. I mean, yeah. I do miss, like, yeah, release patch Axander Hound, though. It was so broken, but it was a really fun pet. P and PP were taken. Triple P was taken as well. Like, who's hosting lobbies with these names? Should have tried poo. Great. Think I'm good. Thank you. Alright, so we'll leave this a minute. I imagine the last lobby is not going to take too long to finish. But yeah, assuming I picked the right pack, we're doing pets that start with the letter P. That is in English. And there are a lot of things, and I don't know what the meta is going to be, because I didn't actually pay attention to what I put in the pack. Beyond, does it start with P? Don't think you're thankful for my suggestion. No, no. Of course I am. Oh, the last lobby's done already, okay. Right then, well, like 20 more seconds then, just so people can put in the code. I don't know. Then we can get going. Pineapple pigs. I actually didn't put in pineapple, I think. I think that was like 1 sniper out of all the P-pets, so it didn't feel worth it. Like Pie Tamarin, probably. I tried to put in some other P food, though. Whatever. I don't know. There's like 4 P food at tier 6, but that's like the last place I'd want to put them in, because I like having, you know, I can't remember what it is. Cornucopia and the other thing. It ended the round after I killed you. I thought there were still... Oh no, there were 3 people alive. Ah, whatever. Okay. Well, let's go. Good luck, good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing P pets only, so we can only use pets that start with the letter P in English. So that is up to Pygmy Seahorse at tier 1, up to Pygmy Hog at tier 2, Pygmy Hippo at tier 3, Praying Mantis at tier 4, Polar Bear at tier 5, and Puma at tier 6. So you're allowed all of those pets and everything to the left of them. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase, blah blah blah. We do have cherries. I'm gonna buy this then. Buff something. I think I'm gonna leave these though. Let's be the orange puppies. You got AP name. Wow. If I had that toy, they would have been extra upset. We could play a Pygmy Seahorse, but I don't really want to. But I'm also probably selling whatever I buy pretty soon anyway. But I could find Pig and Pigeon, and it's just better. I think we roll. Yeah. I don't care about winning this fight. Let's just try and get some stuff down. Look for another pig or pillbug, I guess. Nice. Okay, so next time we stack these, we pick something from tier 3. I'd be most excited to see a porcupine, but yeah, Mara or Pug would be pretty cool. Maybe Pygmy Hippo. Those can be fun if you start putting stats down. And I don't know. Pytamarin I'm probably getting rid of, but it's honestly pretty good if you get it leveled up. And get cherries. You're the pink parts? Kind of sus, but P. Mm-hmm. Hey, Pygmy Hog, that's kind of nice. Bunny and Pangolin. I don't have a toy. I could get a toy, but I don't currently have one. We're probably running this then. We can run Pony and Pygmy Hog, even if they're kind of not good together. That feels really bad, actually. Never mind. We'll take a Pangolin. And I'm just going to roll. I can sell a pig if we find a better toy, so I'm going to look for Lemur. Do I do this? There's also like peacock and frog stuff. Like, I could frog swap the pillbug onto Pygmy Hog. I can pill Pangolin if I had a toy, but I don't even know where I'd do that because I don't like my team. Hold on, I'm just gonna do this. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Next turn, we definitely cycle Lemur, and I'm thinking... I'm kind of thinking just make this big to try and let it survive. I don't know, that was definitely something I could have done here, and I do not have the brain space to work out what it was. I want to pill Pangolin onto Peacock, and I say save it for a tier 3, which I might do. Yeah, I feel like I need to swap the Pillbug stats on something slightly better, so I'm going to put it here. It's potentially wasted, but Pillbug is also getting sold soon, so... It just means if it doesn't get to transform, we at least have more value that way. Cherries is still decent, but I think we definitely just want to try and play something. I mean, it's a 4-4, it's still definitely worth it. Yeah, sell Pillbug, freeze a pill now. Freeze both, maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm doing this. I'm keeping this for the 4-4. I don't actually want it to transform anything. And hooray, we saved HP. Alright, so we need to pill the Pangolin this turn if I'm doing it. And we did find a Porcupine, so I actually do have somewhere I want to do that. I was thinking I could maybe frog swap these and then, like, stack them together or something. But now I'm thinking I just don't even bother with that. Yeah, I think I don't even bother with that. I think I just stack these, buy this, pull the pangolin onto it. So faint, if you have a toy, give the nearest friend behind plus 4 HP. Just do that. I could hold on to the pill, but I'm really only looking for another pangolin. Maybe that. We get like one roll. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I think we stack that in, maybe play the pug. I don't want to level it for a little while. That's kind of nice. I actually need to keep doing this. I should have sold that. I was thinking save it because it's kind of big, but the fact that I can't reposition without transforming one of my pets, yeah, makes me not enjoy it anywhere near as much. There's pangolin again. I don't know what to do. Do I still sell this? I kind of want to sell it to get the pygmy hog down, but then I'm going to be shuffling this one like right to the front. Because I don't want to stack it yet. I think I still wait. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Do this. So we have your actual level next turn, and we can probably stack the pugs and play whatever it is I get from tier 5. I imagine Polar Bear would be the best thing, but yeah, this would be very strong as well. I think positioning is probably okay. So yeah, hurt gain 3 attack, but it's going to be 6 attack because the pug will be leveling it up. Hurt deal 3 damage directly back. 5 enemy attacks transform into a 5/5, but again, 10/10 because it's going to be leveled up. Get garlic. So I really want this to work. If it doesn't, then my team is, yeah, significantly weaker, but I feel like it has a good shot. Yeah, there we go. Okay, show me something good. Rip. Pelican actually could be pretty good later, I just don't want it yet. You know, I could see myself taking it after we've scaled up a bunch with, like, Polar Bear or, yeah, Puma, Poodle. But I'm not buying this and dumping strawberries everywhere yet, so I guess we stack these, cycle this. Have a look, see if we can find something better. It might be better to get garlic on you. So what? I can put this here maybe. Redhead faints. We're not going to be getting a lot of things dying in the same spots. Sure. Yeah, so this turn we're doing this. I can't actually chain the pugs because the higher attack one's going to go first. So I actually would have swapped them around and had that one at the back instead, but yeah, no time. This is fine though. Right? No. No, it's not fine. It might have made the difference having my protection further up. I do think it's very important to get a tier 6. I am going to wait on my pug stacking. And I also kind of want to save the chocolate for that reason, so maybe I just like make some of the stuff bigger while I'm here. Yeah. Another level, nice. Double parrots as well. What would be good to copy with the parrots? I'm honestly not seeing it. Like a phoenix, maybe? I think I'm gonna leave it. I think we just look for the higher tier stuff. We're in a decent position for it. Definitely not taking more of that. If this is going on to anything, it's either this pug or the porcupine, so yeah, I guess I'm putting it on the porcupine. Ah, right. Bad positioning. Nah, she's fine. I could have swapped these two around, but yeah. I don't know why I still had this in the back. Forgot I leveled it up and it didn't need to be back there anymore. I might mute someone's name. Alright. Anyways, have a look. Pteranodon. Friend faints, resummon it behind this is a 1-1, works 1 pet per battle. Are there things that die that I need to resummon? Not really. Try again? Puma, okay, happy to see that. So we'll definitely get you down. And honestly, we probably just chocolate it and then doom roll and try and find the last level before this pops. Try and make it very big. Just gonna roll all of that. That's amazing. I could level it this turn, but there's no reason to, especially at the cost of like selling something. I assume this positioning's fine. You now get something plus 2 XP, so we want you to level up in the fight. I think I'm fine leaving you there. Doesn't really cost anything. Okay, this is going to have to be a comeback game because we're kind of hurting right now, but in a very good position. So that's great to see. I am absolutely just dumping it all onto you. The toy's back. Amazing. I still don't know what my final team's gonna look like. Is it just toy scaling with pumas and then I try and swap in a pelican at the end to turn them into salmons? Is that even worth it? It's probably better just having like good equipment instead of strawberries to eat them. Either way, I still don't see a reason for Parrot, so let's ignore that. When this pops, we're going to be giving 24-24 to you because we're going to copy it at level 2, which is 12-12, and level 1 again, so yeah, 6-6-12. I like the positioning. I do need to get some equipment, but yeah, looking good. I assume. Should probably check the teams. See, that is very strong. Okay. I think I sell you. So 10-10 with garlic at best. Whereas I can use pug with this still, and that's also just much larger. I'll cycle you while I'm here. We're probably running double Puma for a long time. Send it. Oh my god. That one's gonna take a bit longer to get good value, but yeah. We're probably getting rid of Porcupine, but do I milk you? Because when the next flashlight pops, we're potentially getting even more than we did last time. Yeah, I'll give one to each. Equipment, nice. Double nice, okay. So yeah, keep it this way. Next time we're gonna move this one to the front. And yeah, hopefully find another toy kind of soon. Pizza hit the 2 things you didn't want it to hit. Yeah, that that does happen. Unfortunately. I'm gonna freeze cow, but we're not using it this turn. Lemon for my big guy, probably. What about you? Okra, there we go. Better melon. Okay, so we can okra you. Now lemon my new other guy. So what, we're getting 30-30? So it's still slightly smaller than this one, but barely. We'll hold on to you. I love chocolates. Wait, do I like these things? No, we just buy this. We're getting so much more out of the things than I would from any of these, so... Maybe I do that and potentially stack a tin next turn to try and find a mongoose. I don't know. I mean, I still prefer this. I'm just going to leave these. We already have good scaling. I need to get a better base thing to put stats onto. And I honestly don't know what that would be anymore. Like, I want to say Terrapin, but... Maybe I just pill those if I find one. Pygmy hippo's kinda nice. Oh yeah. Pygmy hippo, poodle, porcupine, penguin. So if I wanted to get a pygmy hippo down, it's not a bad time to do it. But I'd also have to run it at the front if I'm scaling it with stingray, and if I don't find a stingray, then I don't have scaling. I don't think the ability is worth enough to justify me buying that right now. Yeah, I don't care about any of these. All right, we roll. We did find another toy. Amazing. Okay, now I can maybe look into trying to pick up another one then. Yeah, it's like painted terrapin. What do I do with these things? I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have to work out where I'm putting the flashlights, because... Yeah. Team's weird. Wouldn't Excalibur be really good for your team? I mean, not really. Like, Excalibur would be, what, 5/5 a turn at the moment? But yeah, why get 5/5 a turn when I can have 30/30 every other turn? You know, again, it's more effort, because if I don't find a Stingray or a Mongoose, then this is suddenly very bad for me. But I have been finding Stingrays, so it's been working enough. Yeah, I don't know what to run. I want to get a Phoenix down, but I haven't seen one. Like, is Painted Terrapin good enough? Oh, actually, if people are running Phoenix everywhere, maybe I do just keep this. I give you the stats. Yeah. Yeah, I think we do that. Okay. Starfruit. Melon's fine, maybe. It's gonna be my front line. Yeah, I think we do that. Alright, so you're sticking around. We can start getting rid of these soon. Happy enough for that one to get overwritten immediately. I could put these further forward to have Painted Terrapin go onto here instead. But it's so tiny in comparison that I just don't really care about trying to use it. Because it can buff your backline. I don't care about my backline. Also, do I Mongoose? I feel like I have one more, well, maybe two more Stingrays in me, and then we want to, like, finish capping everything off with a Mongoose, because that's, like, 10/10 everywhere. But I don't have my full team yet, so... Yeah. I don't know, both of them feel kind of bad. I'm going to sell the Porcupine over the Pug, but I don't know if I should actually be doing that. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to trust that we can find another thing I want to play sooner. I.e. Phoenix, mostly. Yeah, we might run a 4 squad. For a little while, maybe. Phoenix, please. I don't even need to buy it this turn, just show me one. Where's Phoenix, dude? It's gotta be out there. Pelican's perfect for your team. I'm not convinced. Because, like, doesn't that mean I need to buy strawberries for everything? So then they won't have good equipment. Again, I could maybe use it with this, but... Yeah, start a battle, swallow a strawberry pet ahead, and turn it into a salmon on feint. So, yeah, it's fine with these, which don't have abilities. But they wouldn't have good equipment, and unless I get them to 50-50, then I don't even know if the sniping stuff is properly worth it. I'm leveling you, and you're showing me a Phoenix, please. My god. This is such a big waste of stats. I'm buying the Piranha, okay. So we'll do that instead, get you down. Next turn I can just sell the Pug. I'm gonna leave the Pug here, by the way, instead of using it with any of these. But yeah, I think we're coming up to the end of the game anyway, so I just need to get as many stats as I can down and try and win with that. Got 7 rolls to get a Phoenix next turn. I think you've got it. No, I needed it this turn. Like, I wanted... I don't know. I mean, I can still wait longer. But yeah, I wanted it that turn to have it go on to this. I can still get rid of Pug and get something else really big. I'm gonna do this anyway. I think these 4 are definitely sticking around now. Like, I can't get rid of those. Oh, or I can start air palm treeing. Hold on. Is anyone actually a threat? I'm gonna say no. I think we keep greeting. Alright, so we keep doing that. Yeah, Mongoose can't keep. You are a way I could try and find a thing, so sure. Alright, so we can have you go onto these again. I don't think I want to level it up again. I could, but it's going to be a lot of effort, and I'm still looking for something. Phoenix? No, it's pointless. The second this pops, we get like 12-12 everywhere. It's massive overkill, for the most parts. It doesn't even matter. Like, I thought you'd be cool to try and counter other people's phoenixes. And it is cute, but you know, taking the 5 damage doesn't really do anything anyway. I also don't even know what to do here. Like, maybe it's better to just cycle a Mongoose every time we can. Because like, if I play this Phoenix and I intend to keep it forever, then that means I'm done using toys, which means, yeah, my Pumas kind of suck. But I don't know, if I start using like peanut butter or coconuts, then I will be at risk of Phoenixes, just kind of countering it. So, I don't know. Wait a turn, I guess, at least. Screw it, I'm playing Amara. Play Amara, get a Starfruit. Sure. Alright. You'd search for Stingray. I mean, I have been rolling, I haven't seen one. I don't know if it's necessary anymore. Like, it's definitely the best way for me to get a 5th thing to 50-50. Oh. Yeah, so like, if I want another 50-50, this is how I would do it. But I could instead use this to get... I don't think peanut butter would ever be it, but yeah, coconut everywhere. Like, we'd have overkill. We'd have 6 coconut, and we can't even fit that. It's just these, you know, if I run a full coconut team, then running into a Phoenix is just a hard counter to that. Like, it's worse than me just using my, yeah, Okra and Terrapin. I think I do then. I think I just go for the scaling. So flashlight, I'm just gonna get you down. I will hold on to Mongoose just in case I ever do want to flip it round again. But I don't think I do. Just in case it matters at the end of the game, then maybe, but yeah. I think the turn after this one, we're done with the toy. So yeah, we can scale you up. Bit of a shame for your equipment, but it's only 1 turn. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'm going to die somehow. Starfruit, yeah. I need you melon. I think pancakes does enough. We already have 1 and that one's pretty pointless, so yeah, we'll get that down. I'm just gonna buy these. I'm happy to kind of call it there. So you pop, we get, what is it, 36, 36? So it's still gonna be 4-4 short of capping out. But yeah, we can get there, and we're pretty close with pancakes. I think I'm happy then. I do see Starfruit, but I'm good. Okay. Yo, I didn't realize these teams were... I saw that they were scaling. I didn't see that they were poodle scaling. So yeah, they've got some very low-tier stuff around. We're doing it. Oh, it's so big. Okay. Well, I could level you instantly if I wanted to. I'm pretty certain there's never going to be a real reason to take Mongoose anymore. Like, in the current situation, I don't think I'm going to need it against the top team. And the bottom team is pretty bad as well, so we can probably unfreeze that now. It could be you. Even over trying to find that one. Yeah, let's do you. Nice. Look at the stinky sock thing at the front. Maybe I Ambrosia my front line. That also kind of protects it. Yeah, actually, Ambrosia is really good here. I don't know why I froze that one. Okay, so against the peanut butter thing, which I don't think they have this turn, but if they got it back again, that would block enough damage to, yeah, do the thing. Never mind, we win. All right. I am losing my brain, but we did do it. Yay. Good game, everybody. Good game. Yeah, what was I trying to say? So they had 6/5 Pumas with peanut butter on them, and if I had Ambrosia, then it would block that entire instance of damage, so it'd mean my front guy wasn't going to get traded into by a default stat thing. And equally, they had the other team had the toilet paper toy, I think, so yeah, good counter to that. It was a very close final fight, though. Yeah, did Pelican get nerfed? I remember it being much better. I have no idea. I, like, barely used Pelican, even when it was very strong. And I think this can be very strong. It just... I don't think it justifies getting rid of, like, all of my equipment for strawberries. I don't know. It did do, like, 30 damage each. It's still pretty weak. But yeah, by the end of the game, when I'm not actually using my, you know, 2 very high level Pumas for anything, then probably would have been better to try and get some value out of them. Anyway, we're going to be doing non-pack Stork pets. So I don't think there's any obvious ways to get non-pack pets in here that isn't just from the Stork. Obviously, the Stork itself might generate something that can get non-pack pets, or maybe someone would get something from one of these, but yeah. Farming YouTube videos today, doing good every game. I mean, no, yeah, you're not wrong. The second one was like top 4, wasn't it? I don't know. I turned that one and the first one into games. I feel like the one I died in, not just because I died in it, but yeah, I definitely made a lot of mistakes in the Parrots Abomination game. Stork into Red Panda and then use Waffle. That is why I put Waffle in here. Because otherwise there's basically no reason to be buying this with, you know, most of the other stuff that you'd buy for a turn. So yeah, I'd love to see someone get a Red Panda, because that's the only way you're going to get out-of-pack tier 6s down. But yeah, anyway, we'll give that a go. Let's call it Stork. Oh. Store. Store. Okay, so again, for this one, it is... You're meant to only get stuff from Red Panda. Sorry, Stork. So please don't just do, like, you know, non-pack pet type things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's got to be a better way to explain that. I just mean don't use, like, don't get to the end of the game and then, you know, pill things with Easter eggs for Monties and stuff like that. So buses and zombie pets aren't allowed. Yeah, I'd rather we don't do non-pack pets. Sorry, I should not be the person to explain these because I can't explain clearly. We're doing non-pack pets, but for this one, we're not including non-shop pets, ideally. So yeah, no buses, rams, whatever. No, like, transformed Galada. Yeah, pets from Pilled Stork only, basically. Like, you can do some kind of fancy stuff with it. Again, if you do find a red panda out of that, then I would actually encourage you to transform it again into a outer pack tier 6. Non-pack, non-token, I guess. And does Pilling Stork give you non-pack pets? I thought it only gave you impact pets. It used to. They changed it whenever the last, like, major update was. So yeah, now it's a... Like, level 1 Stork gives you a 2/2 from any pack from the lower tier. So in this lobby, there'll be no tier 6. Unless someone gets a red panda. But yeah, that is the only way I see it happening. The game app is stuck at the loading screen. We can give it a bit longer, but yeah. The last game's already over, so there isn't really a reason to wait to... People be pilling bananas into monkeys and then saying it's Stork pill. Yeah, I didn't put in banana into here. I'm pretty certain. But there are going to be some equipment things like that. Like, Yggdrasil is possible to get, because I like having cornucopia and stuff in the pack, you know? Same with Easter egg. But yeah, Yggdrasil is probably the more debatable one. On a posture check, okay. If you pill a Stork and get a pet in the pack, can you use it? No, because, again, we won't be able to tell. But yeah, we're just gonna get in then, so. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're doing a new one today. We're doing non-pack pets, but you can only get them by pilling Storks. So this thing is Faint, summon any level 1 pet from the previous shop tier as a 2/2. And that is from any pack. So you're not allowed to use anything that you see here. That is including Storks themselves. You can't just run these on your team. So everything you get, you have to get by pilling a Stork. We'll freeze this again. I don't know. I've been trying to explain this for too long and now I can't remember anything, but yeah. Alright. We're just gonna get into it. We're not meant to be using token things. You can't just, like, you know, get non-shop pets. Buses, rams, transformed Galada, whatever. Exclusively stuff found through pilling Storks, please. Okay, 2 more rolls. Oh, actually, I probably want to get the pills down, right? Yeah, never mind. Do I roll twice first? Don't see a reason not to in case we find a sloth somehow. Okay, so I have a free pill already, and next turn I have 2 free rolls, so I just need to try and find a Stork. And I am going to want to get something down as soon as possible, but yeah, this is just going to be a tier 1 pet, so not too impressive yet. It's going to feel very strange trying to work out when to pill things. Like, ideally, you wait as long as possible to get the highest tier random stuff, but, you know, if you do that, you're probably just going to lose. Stork, amazing stuff. Alright. So yeah, you do have to get lucky, because if it turns into something that's already in the pack, you're not allowed to use that. So yeah, Nudibranch Branch is not in here, so that is all good. And honestly, pretty amazing, because this has pretty good stats. Like, I doubt we're getting another one of those. Oh, wow. I'm just doing that. Alright, so we already have 2 things down. Horse, not in the pack, all good. And there is another one. We're going to wait for at least tier 3 to find a tier 2 for that one. I don't know whether I should be trying to do something else here. Because I could pill a flamingo and then we can keep looking for a pill. It gives me something to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Stats are too good. You pilled us and got a pill bug. Wait, Kaz as well, no. What's up with the streamer luck today? I have no idea. Like, this game and the Parrot Abomination game, I was just non-stop finding useful things early. Anyway, this is a move that's kind of debatable, but I don't have much else I want to do here, so I'm just going to roll for the pill again. Teehee. I'd like to get a puppy down, but there's already stuff I need to do, so... Yeah, maybe I get a balloon. Pill bug again. Honestly, maybe. Like, just having the pills ready is always going to be nice. Like, while I kind of want to wait as long as possible to get higher tier Stork things, I would like to get at least, like, 3 or 4 things down before I, you know, get super greedy. Otter is not in here, okay. Yeah, we're getting some things down. Good stuff. Go for level 2 Stork. I think that's way too dangerous. Like, it's not very likely to turn into something from the same pack, but if it does, that is going to be awful. Plus, it's just, like, really wasteful for, like, shop space. But anyway, let's go. Third thing. What have you got? Swan. We have money. Okay. I'm into that. I'm not going to bother trying to do any fancy frog swap stuff. I think we just buy salad. Maybe cycle this and roll. Nice. Also toy things here, but... yeah, still looking good. It would have been nice to have found some kind of summoner for the horse, maybe, but... yeah. This is still fine. Two of the same thing. I wonder if I'm the only person with 3 things down at the moment. Just realized cycling Foo Dog is pointless. It is, yeah. But that's one of the reasons why it's part of the, you know, not allowed on your team pets. Because even if I didn't have it just in the pack, yeah, you'd feel even worse if you got that out of a Stork, so. It is what it is. I am very tempted to freeze a second pill, but I don't think I'm going to. Love lemurs, but we've already committed to something here. Pale chick is difficult. I think I will buy a salad. And the pill for bringing trout. That's actually kind of tempting. It'd be a lot better to get ambrosia down, but I think I'm already pretty big compared to most people. I can probably just find another pill if I want it. I'm gonna do that. Alright. We'll do that. You're more top heavy than that. But, oh well. I want to make sure this is getting its hits in sooner so it doesn't die to like a sniper somehow. You keep getting pack pets. I feel for you. Only one Stork and 42 rolls. Oh! We have another one. Okay, I actually might greed. I think I save this, because we're already very strong. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to try and commit to higher tier stuff now, because this 3 squad is going places. So let's protect you by... Yeah, buy good equipment and stats when they're cheap. And then I can try and pill you for like a tier 4 at tier 5. Maybe even wait longer than that, who knows. And now that you're so tanky, I'm actually going to let you take the first hit. Like, maybe I'll get screwed over by someone's bat somehow, but that could happen anyway. And yeah, again, you can't use, like, token non-shop pets. Like, otherwise everyone's just going to have teams full of, yeah, sleeping Galatas. So please don't run Quail, etc. Cool. So protect you. I don't really know what to do here, because these are all going to go onto the Swan. Which I'm doing, but I feel like it'd make more sense to put Lasagna onto like one of these two, because they have the better equipment, but no, let's make you massive. I could buy a Gariel. It's 2 gold for like quite a bit of safety. I think I will. Just looking at these top teams, there are a lot of very strong things in the backline of these teams. So I'm going to Toy Gun. And of course I immediately find Puppy. And freezing another pill. Right now I'd only be looking for like Salable and Avocado maybe, because I'm already okay on equipment. And we're pilling this next turn. I think I do freeze then. You'd be nice if you were cheap. 33 gold, no pills, someone kill me. That is very tough. Okay. Do I? I was pretty certain I wanted to do this now, but do I? I feel so strong if I can just keep waiting and get higher tier stuff. I kind of want to, but yeah, I don't want to keep this stuff frozen for another 2 turns, so we'll do one of these. So we get a tier 4 here. And yeah, that is in the pack. Platypus and duck and beaver for the... Yeah, so I can't actually keep this. A shame, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna leave Galata, but... Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't. Oh, stupid game. We'll do this. Use Galata next turn, maybe. Ah, that was the guy, no. I needed that. I rolled a Stork. That wasn't good. Okay, well, I'm still pretty strong. This is not what I wanted to do with my turn. We're going to cycle some of this stuff to get, you know, 6/6 out of you. I will have to sell it again afterwards, but it is relatively cheap. Okay. This is all pretty nice, actually. That's a solid turn. Okay, so now that you're like a 20/20, I definitely think if I find better protective equipment, we want to get started on that instead. You're actually smaller than the horse now, but you're still a bit top-heavy, so maybe I keep you there. You're like a 9/8. Yeah, we can keep it going that way. Alright. Venus flytrap works to get the pets you need. True. I actually forgot that I had that in here. Yeah, okay, fair. You can get copies from Venus Flytrap and Anglerfish. So I should maybe have a look out for that too. Chipmunk, Sparrow, Bunyip. Well, those aren't very good. Dude, even the war is like, I feel like my team is a lot bigger than other people's, so I don't even want to pill that. I'm holding on to you. Goodbye, pill. Do I buy this? Actually, there's gonna be better things, though. Yeah, goodbye, pill. Alright. When we're able to, I do think I'm getting rid of these two. There's a good chance Swan is on my forever squad now. Okra. Beautiful. Alright, so we really want to find decent things then. Okay, I'm gonna save Alpaca. If we do go against a team that has a good pet, I could cycle Anglerfish first, get a copy of it, and then, yeah, buy Alpaca before that to get extra XP. That thing's not bad. Golden Tamarin is, like, fine. I think we do it just to free up some space. You know, if we can. Not guaranteed. Yeah, we did miss. Great. Alright, well, I'm still going to play it. I think I'm safe enough to leave Fairy, so that's what I'm going to do. Screw, I'm selling that again. We'd be selling that very soon. I'd rather get the extra attack somewhere. Okay. Golden Tamarin. Second try. Yay. Alright. Television. I'm feeling pretty safe. Cornucopia. Loads of good stat stuff. But I'm going to leave Zebra because right now I'm still looking to get rid of those. Yeah. Hit 2 Anglerfish. I still want to pill my own Storks, but at this point I think it's definitely just a lot better to pray you run into something with something good and have like an Anglerfish ready. Oh, look at all of this. Alright, well, stats is stats. We're going to put the first load of milk onto Galata. Eats 2 food, transform and feed a pair to every friend, so pretty certain that's more efficient, but honestly, might not be if I'm not planning to keep half of my team for very long. Not gonna use Quail Chick. It's kind of like a really bad Galata. Teehee. Better toys. Easy you. XP. So we can level you. I'd probably cycle a Cockatoo as well. Could just buy equipment for it, but I still want to look for those more, probably. I don't know. I've been rolling cornucopias. I'd rather get a Starfruit because then it's more guaranteed equipment. I don't just want to buy stats as they are. Yo, what? They have 2 jumpers and a Loveland Frogman. That's actually a cool team. Levels. Cheaper than doing it the other way as well. There's Mongoose again. I'm probably still doing that. The cat's in the pack, but yeah. We'll just Mongoose, alright. I'm gonna do you. Definitely want to make sure I'm getting my extra money. Did find a cat. Okay. Goodbye, though. Not holding on to those. Send again. Feel like some Husky team will dominate. Yeah, I mean, someone's going to end up with a really strong scaler, and then they're probably just going to win based off having really big low tier things. I say that, I actually don't see any scaling. Did they sell their drop bear, or is that a different team? Is this the last lobby? We'll be doing something else. But yeah, I don't actually know what we have planned after this. As if I'm not the one making the plans. Alright, you're not going anywhere. It's already so difficult to get stuff on this team. Let's just try and level it up. Nice. Goodbye stats. We'll not be doing it though. And I don't know, like, is it worth buying these things? A zebra is basically the same as a mammoth. Like, it costs half as much and we get half as many stats. I just can't control where they go. But, you know, I'm not finding better things to play, so... yeah, I guess. What is this? Wonderia, how are you at the top with the 2 squad? What is going on? Scorpion's a nice find. Potentially. Was that a level 3 skeleton dog? Okay, checking this first, just in case it's an anglerfish. I can't remember what I went against, but... nah. I mean, we can still just do this, I guess. Fill that, cycle mongoose. And look, I'm gonna keep buying television. If I was more afraid, I could put peanuts or coconut on something and that would be very strong. But I don't even want to... Is this just my team? I know, like, the whole pack is just random cycle pets, so I should probably just, you know, control myself a little bit better. But I see no reason not to be buying all of these things. Is good dog allowed? I'd have said no, because I did say no token pets. But at least they're not abusing it. And... I don't know. Yeah, I have a feeling it might be dead within a couple of turns. Anyway. Keep it going. I don't think I've even been looking for storks for a long time now. Unless you just wanted to find, like, anglerfish. Yeah, we'll do you. I'm gonna leave blurring, though. I still think I have to get rid of one of my backlines at some point. Like, I need the open space, but... I'm not feeling these. Yeah, fine. Haven't found a starfruit in a long time. Like, even if people do have actual scalers, I can obviously scale fine without them. So what I really want is to just find something that's worth making big. I guess that's what I would have wanted, but now there's, like, no time to do it. If I find something good, I'm gonna have to sell a 2020, and then it's gonna take, like, 5 turns to get it back to that kind of size. And by then, the game probably will be ending. Yeah, I think this is just my team now. Like, how can you say no to this kind of thing? I'm gonna check the cornucopias, so I might freeze this. Extra money? It's not crazy, but maybe. And Competo cannot do that. So pizza it is. I still really want to get good equipment on there, but maybe I just do this for now and then I don't worry about it. Been on 1 heart since turn 8. Hmm. I feel like this team's not too bad. They might still die because they're pretty small, but yeah, those as things to put stats onto are very good. Have you played Silksong? I have. I've not played it much. I'm only like 3 hours in or something at the moment. I need to like properly sit down and yeah, make progress. But it is an amazing game. If I put down something in Pillar, that is probably kind of cheating, but you know, they're not actually token things. An improvement. I'm gonna put that on here. It's gonna leave Cockatoo. We'll try. There's not even any reason to try and level any of these things. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm leaving it. All right. Show me a pill. Oh, wait. Okay, we go for level 2 then. Buy them all. Pill it, same turn. Why no Red Panda? Because the point of this one was to mostly get everything through this guy. Storks. Like, we have done this, but with Red Panda before. And it's definitely fun. But yeah, this is just a different spin on it, really. And I'm holding all of these here. I don't know. I want to sell a horse if I'm able to sell anything. It's so dumb. Like, this isn't even a good move. I'm pretty certain if I just unfreeze these and I keep cycling for stats, then I just win. And, like, even if I get this down, I would have to sell something to get room to keep cycling. Yeah. I don't know. This whole thing's a mess. If we find a red panda out to one of these, that'd be insane. But yeah, we just need to find a pillar right now. Don't hit the horse. Great stuff. Seika Falcon has clutched so many draws. Yeah, I mean, you drew with me because of it, I think. A few turns ago. No. My flawless streak. Also, I keep clicking people's names, and I'm pretty certain it's changing it. Alright. So, you're not going to give me a level 2 tier 5. If I really wanted, I could sell horse now and buy, like, alpaca before it comes out, and then it's going to be even higher level. I think that is a very bad move, though, so... Yeah, we'll check it first. Sune. Friend faints. Transfer all friendly mana +4 to the nearest friend ahead. I have a bad feeling. No, it is not in here, okay. It's still not good. So I'm probably selling it again, but... Sure. Ibex? There's 2 Ibexes there. That's probably pretty good. Just gonna buy this, I think. Alright, team's looking fine. I'm definitely at a stage where I'd like to get some equipment for you. I mean, Chimera as well. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have happened. Like, I literally don't think there was any way for me to get Chimera if I held on to that. Anyway, let's see. What can I do against this team? They have, like, 3 pretty small things. It's just these that are hard to get through. Like, I'm not far away from being able to get a decent trade. Milling you now. It actually might just be worth getting you to 50 attack. But again, that only helps with you. We're still going to double trade. So maybe I do it there. I could roll for, like, cat or something first. I just don't think that's really worth it. But Yeah, I don't even know if I can keep this Ibex or not. No. It's gonna do this. But I am kind of done. I have no idea. You can get it with Stork, Red Panda, Orca, Chimera. You're not wrong. Can't say I'm excited to try that, but yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Maybe in a bit of trouble if that gets leveled up, but I think it still just works on these as they get double hit. So worst case scenario is they replace my melon. So yeah, maybe I need to look for more... I don't like any of this. Stuff. Stuff is what I'm looking for. I don't even want to buy that. Freezing these. Yeah, I need to find this, really, Ambrosia. Would rather more okra, but there's no guarantee I'm going to find any of that. I'm a little bit afraid, though. Like, if this hits either of my front lines, I think it might just be an instant loss. Like, I can definitely beat this. Yeah, it's probably fine there. Yay! Alright, yo. GG's. Good game, everybody. Don't know why I didn't get Judy and dates. I mean, I was more afraid about everything getting replaced by... Like, I either just win that game, like, that round regardless, or they start beating me because they have, you know, an ailment thing, in which case, the only way for me to get stronger and protect myself is to find this or okra. You know? Putting down a stake on a tiny thing, like, it might be fine, but, you know, makes no difference if it gets turned into an ailment. Farming YouTube videos. It's been a good stream. We have done all the big ones, though. Like, I had fish names and faint pets. That's, like, all I had planned out today. Sea cucumber only. No. I'm good, I think. We're definitely going to do one more, but I might call it after that, so... Yeah. If I have to decide, then it's either fish names or faint pets. But I'm happy to take suggestions if you guys have something you'd, you know, especially like to see. Proboscis. Silly. You mean like the tree kangaroo game? Backline Perkless tree kangaroo. You, Rev, and Sag are my favorite Sap create or streamers. Glad you've been in so many of your vids. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there's a... I don't know, maybe we do both. We can try fish and whatever it is. Yeah, if they don't take too long, then we'll do two. But let's start with this then. So this is fish names only. It is not everything that is a fish. It is everything that has fish in the name. So that is like fish, silverfish, goldfish, etc. But it does include some non-fish with fish in the name. So yeah, silverfish, jellyfish, starfish, wherever that is. I don't know whether cuttlefish actually counts as a fish or not, but yeah, for this one it does. Of course, fish is taken. Fish. 1 minute change titles. Simpets? Oh, like, yeah, across the middle. I do enjoy that one. So I really like that as a rule. I just never know what pack to do it in. I feel like I need to start using it as a sort of a bonus modifier on top of an existing rule. It's like, you know, snipers only, but also it has to be symmetrical, that kind of thing. Something that would go crazy. At some point we're going to try it again, but it would just be... There's a very high chance that you'd just be sitting there, like, hitting roll non-stop for like 2 hours. Also, is that someone that I've clicked on? I think they might just be called opponents. Oh yeah, that is their name, okay. Okay. Well, anyway, I think we're probably good to start, so... Yeah, only stuff with fish in the name. That is fish and silverfish at tier 1, so those are the things you should be looking out for to start. So, let's go. Good luck. Hey. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're doing fish name pets only, so that means when you end your turn and go to the fights, you can only use stuff with fish in the name. So that doesn't mean all fish are included. It just means anything with fish, so that is also including like silverfish, jellyfish, starfish, etc. We'll absolutely be starting with these two. All the usual other rules apply. So if you find a sloth, you are allowed that. All food is allowed. Anything goes to the shop phase. Just to quickly point stuff out, it's up to silverfish, jellyfish, surgeonfish, red-lipped batfish, Pacific fanfish, and sunfish. So yeah, those and the stuff to the left of them. A no stat lobby would be cool too. I mean, we do, haha, you know, 1-1s only. Sometimes. I feel like people didn't enjoy my actual no scaling packs as much. I still level if I need it. When do I level stuff up? I could do it next turn, but then we're only looking for these for... I don't know how much I care about them. Tier 4 are very good though, so maybe I wait for that. There are even more. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay, so we're probably just gonna play this as a 5 squad next turn. Stack in if you find a jellyfish. Hello, Cuddle Toad. Get these down. Cherries is a nice equipment. Also had Codro, which means you can get another fish that way, potentially. I'm just gonna put that down though and leave. And yeah, even this just doesn't feel worth it. I think I'm probably gonna put garlic down when we start stacking these together. So yeah, let's have a look at the teams. This was turn 2, so no one went for an early combination. Oh yeah, Zach, I forgot to get back to a thing, but yeah, max tier value of 10 type thing. That gets suggested every now and then. I just don't know if I'd trust it as a rule. Because I'm not going to be able to just... I don't know, it's not something you can browse through the teams and just instantly know if someone's cheating or not. And yeah, I feel like there'd be a lot more confusion than usual. I do like the idea though. It's gonna suck when you have to sell your silverfish. Oh, I know. Sells for 2 extra gold, but then you lose 2 next turn. It's kind of rough. I'm gonna keep buying them though. I would love a jellyfish. Goldfish. End turn, increase sell value by 1 gold. So I could stack that in somewhere as well, like cycle ferret, end on this. But I feel like it just makes me weaker for like a really bad attempt at moving money forward. So I'm thinking I don't do that, and I just keep rolling. I'm gonna leave these as well. At some point I'm stacking all of these together and we probably go for level 3. Yeah, okay. Stack that in, send it. I think we're stacking next turn regardless. It's definitely too late for jellyfish now, so we just need some decent stuff from down here. And honestly, all of these are pretty good. Like, I love a clownfish, blowfish, and cuttlefish are very strong. I don't like this as much, but it's still something to play, so maybe. Hand sanitizer, no. 2 HP already. Dog, yes. Okay, buy, give future shop pets from the next shop tier, permanent plus 2 HP. So we start with that. So that's a buff. And then we stack one of these in. And now we have a healthier blowfish. Good stuff. This is definitely happening. I also want to buy that silverfish, so I think I freeze it for the future. Yep. That's too many. I'll get this to level 3. We're not going beyond that. And honestly, I probably keep it around too. Like, guy like that next turn. Hold on to it. Friend summoned. If in battle, give it extra XP. Works 2 times per turn. I'm not going to be summoning anything. So, yeah. I think I'm good without any of this. Like, do that or something, maybe. Maybe I should. If people have ailments coming out, like cuttlefish, then maybe it's better to have you at the front. That felt close. Also, why is everyone dying? They have no HP. There's a lot of stuff at tier 5, but I actually don't like it as much as the tier 4 stuff, so I'm thinking we cycle Dog again and then we get the level. Oh yeah, okay. Second blowfish. Good stuff. I don't know whether I hold them separate forever or what. Also, I'm probably going to end up selling these separately instead of stacking them all in, because now we have some really strong stuff down. I don't really need the stats. Selling you now would get me to 8 gold, but that feels really pointless. Let's do that. I'm going to hold on to garlic, and I do think I'm going to keep these separate. Still won't be able to find blobfish for a while, probably, so no reason to freeze a pill. Yeah, send. You're getting deleted this game? Are you still losing? For your sake, I hope it turns around. Get tropical fish too. Oh, wait, what's tropical fish? You, right. Yeah, that actually would have been pretty nice with these guys. I'm running double this, I think, though. Oh, I don't even know. Like, I love lionfish. But honestly, the rest I can all kind of take it or leave it, so... Yeah, I think I run double blowfish. Seems like a decent idea. And then of course I instantly roll into the level up, but fine. Stack that. I might sell these now. We can get the level, and it means I'm not putting stats on things I don't care about, so... Yeah, let's get a load of money then. And throw away my next turn. I have no time. Hold on. I will take a cuttlefish. I will also give it some extra HP. Okay, not bad. So, start to battle, remove 6 attack from everyone to a minimum of 4. So that's going to be a lot nicer for these, I think. You should also be helpful, because you might replace good equipment, or... Yeah. Otherwise, give me a nicer trade somewhere. I hadn't thought about the cardinal fish, though. That's going to be a pretty nice fit on the team. Like, sell regular fish, get a farmer cat. I have 5 gold. That's not a lot. And I bought an avocado last turn as well. Huh. I'm gonna roll it. Yeah, we'll take one of these, alright. She will sell it, though. I do see this, but I think we keep rolling. We can try and find some more XP for either of these two. And yes, I will take both of these. All three of those. More food dogs. So we'd be buffing tier 6. There is like some interesting stuff you can do. Like we have catfish, anglerfish. So if you run against other teams with very similar builds, you can get a lot of XP very cheaply, I assume. But I don't actually think I'm going to be playing too many tier 6s. I think we're going to be running this and 2 blowfish and then maybe just like 1 lionfish. Or maybe we can get really greedy and run like double lionfish and stack the blowfish. This just feels so good. I really like my current team. But yeah, for now we'll do that. Cycle crow. Play clownfish. And I think just stack that in. Yeah, stack that in. Clownfish, clownfish, jellyfish, silverfish, surgeonfish. I'm not sold on any of that, so I think I freeze it. Could always like sell clownfish, cycle that, and level something else up, but yeah, I think cuttlefish is staying as well. So what I'm going to do is wait a turn and then chocolate that, then we can have another look for lionfish. Swordfish. It's incredibly good if you get air palm tree, but nah. I'm okay. Alright. Yeah, you always hit the last thing. So as long as these are kind of safe at the back, then that means my... Well, sorry, not safe. These are kind of like a meat shield, so I'm trying to protect my blowfish from getting ailmented. They have a lionfish. Hold on. Okay. Well, now I kind of want to save chocolate for a lionfish. But I guess I still do this and then sell clownfish, because that's still where I'm heading at the moment. Yeah, okay, so we'll just get rid of you. Ah, we missed it. Fine. So my concern is, I don't think Bangai Cardinalfish is going to be good for the whole game. I think it's great right now and for probably for the next like several turns, but by the end of the game, when you're actually like running, you know, 30-30, 40-40 type stuff, this is not going to be very strong. So I probably want to pivot away from that. I just don't know how to do it, really. And I'm going to keep pumping you, I think. You're still my carry. Yeah, I might end up stacking all these together. We'll see. Yeah, kill silverfish to avoid the penalty. It's honestly not a horrible move, but, you know, you're not, like, losing money by selling it. You're just moving when you get the money. So yeah, if you want it off your team, but you really want the money next turn, then maybe, but otherwise it does just cost more to do that. No. Alright. I really just don't want these to be soaking up zebra stats. Like, keeping these two, sure, maybe double blowfish, but I want to get a lionfish down, and then I think I want to cycle scale as a 4 squad. I just don't know when to ditch any of these. I do that. Yellow boxfish. That's actually still worth it. Okay. Alright. Feint set attack and HP of the most healthy pet from any team to 20. So we're going to give that 7 attack. Like, I'm in. Yeah, leave the cat. That's fine. Alright, so I have one main guy. The rest of my team is... I definitely don't want to say non-existent, but... it could be a lot better. Hit the backline, please. That works. All at one, teehee. Alright, good equipment, maybe? Bit of bread. I won't have a way to trigger that permanently. I could Competo and try and find something that way. Because I do still want to get rid of Bad Guy Cardinal Fish. Like, if it misses, then whatever. A catfish, wowie. Well, try and hit the stuff on the right. Incredible. What do I do? I don't really want any of those things. I'd like to cycle the Questing Beast, I just don't know whether I can justify selling one of these. Start of turn, activate buy ability of the nearest friend ahead, or give it plus 4 HP. Maybe I do sell Clownfish to get an Anglefish down. Just use it for, like, money generation. Use that as well. Alright. Yeah, nearest friend ahead. So that should be fine. I don't know how it works with Anglefish, because I haven't ran a Clownfish, whatever it is, catfish, in forever. It does let me choose, okay. It's kind of nice. We did find a lionfish as well. Pound okra, massive. Alright. I think this makes the most sense, kind of. But if we run into a similar situation where it's blowfish versus blowfish, I'd actually rather have garlic most of the time. At least if they get into, like, a chain game. So yeah, do I, like, protect this? Or protect lionfish, maybe, and then go really hard on that. I think we're definitely getting rid of this combination. If not this turn, then very soon. So I'm not going to overthink it too much. Yeah, let's get rid of that, actually. Okay, so let's see if we can get your level, maybe. There's a fine for scaling. You give HP, so I'm going to let that go on to Blowfish. We need attack for you. Yeah. So any targeted stats I can get, probably onto Lionfish. But we can use that for a turn here, and it should be fine. If I can survive the next couple of turns. Waffle. Kind of wish I could use that with Cow, but alright. Clownfish, lionfish, blowfish, lionfish. That's got to be good. Nice stuff. Get that down, see if we can level it up this turn. Still looking for a pill and stuff. Yeah, happier with Stingray, I think. I don't know, like Questing Beast, you can use it with a cat to get double value. Obviously, cost the extra 2 gold to cycle a cat, but, you know, you can target it anywhere instead of having to run it to the front. I really just want to get my level up, though. Yeah, hold on to all this. Yeah. Alright. Thinking we're gonna do another one. It depends how long it goes on for. If I'm dead in like 4 turns, then yeah, we'll probably do another one. If it somehow stretches another 20 minutes, then maybe not. And I honestly can't tell. Like, I'm losing, but I feel like I'm still in a very close to good spot. So yeah, I have no clue. So good. I think I'm selling Clownfish. We're not going to get you leveled up, because I do think any excess stuff I put into here. So sell you before I cycle this. And, well, just... It's sad we're not doing actual fish only, because then I could play Stingray and keep it, but... Yeah. I think we want this down, and then I probably want to get a toy down. Unless I think I'm going to die, and then I should buy lasagna for one of these two. It would be really nice to just end on something. Maybe that's safer. Just in case I do go against a cuttlefish. Ugh. I'm gonna freeze that anyway. I know I rolled the last one, but... Oh no, I think I'm just dead. That's a very big team. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. This team could have taken off. If I had like a couple more turns, just like cycle some stats into it and then maybe get some protective equipment for you. Feel like we were maybe okay. But yeah, probably got too greedy. Trying to get like my perfect build together when I should have just stuck with what I had. Yeah, GG's. Have you ever done only pets to give something to your opponents? No. We've done sabotage teams, which is either like hurts your team or yeah, benefits opponents, but that specifically we have not done. Make a note of it though, because that seems like a fun sort of spin-off thing of that. Okay, anyway, I think I said we were going to do the tree kangaroo thing if we did another one after that, so let me try and find the pack. Please tell me I saved it. Oh, I did, but I didn't name it anything. Okay. So yeah, this is basically you can't do anything unless you have a backline perkless tree kangaroo. That is the condition. Once you have that, you're allowed to do whatever else you want with your team. But yeah, this guy at the back without a perk. That is the one rule. So we'll get that queued up. Trek. There we go. Backline, perkless, tree kanga. What does a tree kangaroo do? I think at start of battle, give the backmost perkless enemy silly, which is an ailment that makes it trigger and then have random targets. Or maybe the trigger's part of the ability and silly is just random targets, but yeah, it's pretty interesting because it means like any ability can target anything. So even stuff that you wouldn't think about as being able to hit something else, like a self-transform, can transform other things. It's like if you make someone's, I can't remember what it's called, a pygmy hog silly, then it can transform like an opponent's front line into an angry pygmy hog. All sorts of funny stuff like that. I think a silly blue whale can just like destroy a team instantly in battle. But yeah, we did this last week, I think, and it was fun. I like this. I'm gonna put last lobby in the title. Might start doing that, actually. So a silly blue whale would just eat anything. I don't know if it's been changed, but I've definitely seen a clip of someone... I think they had a blue whale on their team, and an opponent in arena had a tree kangaroo, and it hit their blue whale, and their blue whale just deleted the opponent team. Which is hilarious. I don't have blue whale in this, but, you know, the point is you can do lots of funny stuff. Please explain the rule again. For anyone that doesn't understand the rule, maybe refresh the screen, or the stream, and read the title, because that is basically it. You can't do anything unless you have a backline perkless tree kangaroo. So, at the far left of your team, you put a tree kangaroo, and you don't ever give it equipment. That is the condition. I'll wait another minute, maybe, but I can't remember where I died in the last lobby, so I don't know how long that has to finish. just joined. What's the rule? It's in the title. If you have a sloth and a tree kangaroo, does the kangaroo still have to be at the back? Yeah, so I'd say you're allowed to run your sloth earlier, but once you get a tree kangaroo, then... Though, I don't know. If you have a sloth, you can have your sloth and nothing else, but once you get a tree kangaroo, it gets run at the back, and then you can play other stuff and decide where your sloth goes, but... The whole point is, I want tree kangaroos to be hitting tree kangaroos. Because then they silly each other and then target things even with perks in random places. Oh wait, 3 of us left, 2 on 1 life, and you have 3. Each title shows non-pack pets for you. You did that like an hour ago. I mean, I said refresh, right? If they just got here, then they should have the new title, because I've had that up for like 3 minutes. But yeah, if the last game is about to end, then we can probably wait for that. Yeah, Nick has the rule. Don't play anything unless you have a backline Perkless tree kangaroo. And that's the one thing. Again, we just want to make sure that the tree kangaroos are actually doing something, because if you have a full team of stuff with perks, then tree kangaroo does nothing. Equally, if you have like a backline thing that isn't tree kangaroo that has no ability, then a tree kangaroo hitting it does nothing. So, yeah, we just want it to be like maximum chaos. If you have a sloth and you get an anglerfish at tier 6, can you pivot to a full team of sloths? I mean, yeah. Is lemming in the pack? I don't know. It doesn't actually matter, you know, like over time I'll put it in, but it is a lot of effort to go through like 100 pack codes just to try and put in lemming and not somehow break stuff, because I'm not good at doing it. Yeah, two left in the last game. Do you remember what the HP was like? I don't know. I was hoping it'd be over by now. Watching YouTube for like 2 years now. First time joining a lobby. Hope it goes well. It is going to be the last one of today. But yeah, should be a fun one. Yo, CJ, congrats on second. Fizzle, congrats on winning. Good game, good game. Alright, so I'll give you another, like, 15 seconds to try and get the code in, and then we can probably get going then. What does lemming do, and why do people keep asking for it? It's just a nice, like, early filler pet. It's like you sell it and you get 1 extra gold next turn, so for any of the lobbies where you can't really do anything until, you know, tier 2 onwards, it's a slightly more usable version of, like, Marmoset, which is already my favorite thing. Yeah, anyway, I think we get going then, so good luck, everybody. Let's do this. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing a backline Perkless tree kangaroos, so that means you can't run anything on your team until you have this guy. Once you have it, it must go at the back slot here, and you can't ever give it any equipment. Once that is down and in that position, then you can start doing whatever else you want with your team, but yeah, that is the one restriction. All food is allowed, anything goes in the shop phase. Sloth is allowed early, but yeah, this at the back when you have it. That's all I can think of. Okay. There's no point rolling. Alright, just end turn, try and pick a name. Suave Writer's fine. And a posture check, alright. Okay. Huge. We can roll one more thing this turn, actually. What am I even doing? I keep forgetting I don't need to do this. Whatever. Okay. I'll just have a billion rolls. Yeah, I needed to save my combo because we're looking for a tier 3. I hate that I have to explain the rules at the start of a game, but then I have like no time to take my turn. Because then I have like 0 brain to take my turn. No guinea pigs. I mean, guinea pigs aren't necessary here. Like, it's a tier 3. I feel like it would be kind of pointless to have a guinea pig, because, yeah. There'd only be, like, 1 turn where you'd even want to look for it. But yeah, whatever. We have 4 rolls. By a bunch of lemmings. I like cycle lemmings. I'll cycle that one, but I might freeze future ones I find. Spider actually is in the pack, so if we can find... Yeah. Let's look for a spider. There we go. Come on, tree kangaroo. Nah. Can either hold on to both of these and pray that I find another one in the opening slot next turn. A literal 1 in 20. Or I keep looking for spiders and pillars instead, so let's do that. Okay. You have so much brain, don't doubt yourself. No. Today's been better than recent streams. But it's still difficult. Congrats on the early tree kangaroos though, guys. Alright. Kangaroo. Oh, it's that guy again. Yeah, alright. Get the extra gold next turn. Okay, so we're gonna have to find this naturally. We have quite a few, actually. Is that like 6? The battle doesn't end, help. I don't know how to help you. I've heard of this bug. I've not had it, so I don't know what to do. Good luck, though. Oh, wait, Mamphy's on it as well? Stuck in a fight? Let's reload quickly. I hate it. Which was I remember this, I want to say this morning, but just early in the stream, I kept having this bug where I'd like start a new turn and there'd be like 2 things in my shop. And I had to re-roll to refresh it. It normally will just like crash itself and then be normal and give me back my re-roll. But no, I can't remember. Tree kangaroo, let's go. Alright, start a battle, make the last Perkless enemy silly, and activate it. So, yeah, the whole idea behind this is that everyone's tree kangaroos are going to be hitting each other. And then once they're all silly, they can also hit, like, random other things on people's teams, even if they have equipment. And yeah, it should be fun. I'm hoping. Dimetrodon. Take a Dimetrodon. Let's see. Syme's cheating with a skeleton dog. Syme, get rid of that. You're not allowed that. You'd be allowed it if you had a tree kangaroo, but please just sell it. Don't get like cool stuff down and then look for tree kangaroo. Again, defeats the whole point. Ugh. A full team. Rip. I was hoping I'd maybe be able to steal a bunch of this stuff. I could like try and level some of this stuff up, but I'd also rather just sell it and buy tier 4 stuff instead, so that's not bad. Alright, start a battle, make the last pick, send him silly and activate it. Start a battle, summon a 5/5 if able, otherwise give friends +1/+1. So if you get silly, you're either going to summon someone, either me or my opponent, a 5/5, or you're going to give one of our teams all +1/+1. And I actually don't know if Backline does anything weird. Yeah, maybe it doesn't even do anything weird. It might still have random triggers when it gets hit by something, but I don't know if it could be activated before that. I remember I played this last time as well. I can't remember what it did. Maybe I should take it out if it's not like doesn't interact with silly in any meaningful way. I do love a Lynx. Also, I can vanilla bean and do that before I buy these. I think I do. Yeah, just ignore that one. So let's get these down. And probably stack them together and just buy a tier 5. Dangerous. That is very cool, but if it gets sillied, it could just give away all my trumpets to my opponent. But it is part of the risk. I can't afford it. Why did I think I had more money than I did? Whatever. Porcupine, we just randomly hit things if it gets silly, right? I mean, that's what I thought. I just can't remember if it... I don't know. I feel like something was weird the last time I saw this together, but I can't remember if I made it up and then it was actually fine. There are a lot of dolphins, storks, and skeleton dogs. You can confirm Porcupine doesn't work. You had 3 of them on board last turn. Fair. Well, I'm just going to buy this and give it the radish, I think. I'm kind of tempted to sell my Dimetrodon for a dolphin, but let's not do that. Hawk, extra snipe. I kind of don't want to run a summoner because if I have lots of snipers and potentially like free up space on my opponent's side, and then they like kill nothing but my Stork, then I don't really stand to gain anything if it dies on my side. Actually, I guess it would if it can trigger multiple times, but yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna sell this, get another snipe down. It's high tier. Would love to get you leveled up as well. Always fun. See how that does. Someone has a perk on their tree kangaroo. They better not. Where is it? They do lols, please. I know it was probably an accident, but... Oh, also, what is this team? Hung. Remember, the whole point of this is that you need to have a backline perkless tree kangaroo. Like, if you don't do that, then the game doesn't really work, you know, the way we want it to. Kind of want to buy vanilla bean, but I don't think I do. I think I just stack all this in. Octopus and Spinosaurus. I don't really have summons. I think Spinosaurus is bad. Octopus is also pretty bad, but it could be funny. I don't think so, though. I think I just stack this and roll. Keep looking for better things to play. But yeah, now that you're level 2, you still do the same thing, except you activate the opposing tree kangaroo twice. So what I really want to see is multiple people. Like if you get 2 people with, say, level 2 tree kangaroos hitting each other, then you're just going to be hitting a lot of stuff all over. And it's going to be great. You know, it's like exponential. Had to sell your whole team, couldn't fix it, so you sold. Well, that is the honorable way out, so yeah, appreciate it. Oh, can you just ambrosia everything? Spec shouldn't have ambrosia to make it more fun. That's actually a good point. I normally like putting in ambrosia because it's just a good, I don't know what to call it. Random damage blocker thing. Yeah, you're right. That's unfun. I'm not gonna play it, but I'm also gonna make a note to take it out in the future. No Ambros in Kang pack. Okay. Well, I like Parrot more than the Hawk, if I'm keeping links. But having like all snipers isn't the most interesting thing you can do. I'm still doing it though. Alright, Eagle. I could. I don't really want to. I mean, like, Woodpecker Triceratops could be funny. I don't know how you could target different things, but maybe it can. I like that. And I'd maybe buy a Vanilla Bean for it as well. You could definitely do some funky stuff with you, but I'm just going to sell that. Whales silly eating opposing team. Oh, that's a fight. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna sell Porcupine because apparently it doesn't even interact with things correctly. I'm not gonna have a way to scale, right? You can definitely get some really crazy scaling out of this. Like, if you do have Skeleton Dog and it gets hit by tree kangaroos multiple times, you could suddenly get a lot of permanent scaling in, like, one really lucky fight. But, yeah, I don't have that down, so I don't think I really have a reason to take something that's only good when you scale it. Whoops. Why am I taking this guy, then? I don't know. Gotta double check the tree kangaroos. Goats. Goats, you have stuff on your tree kangaroo. Don't do that. I can't remember if that's new or if that's one of the teams that was cheating a few turns ago. Wow. I didn't even get the scaling. Shame. Okay, well, I should maybe be looking to get rid of lionfish then. Like, I do need... Well, I'd like to get equipment for these things. But I also just want better things down. I think a rhino could be hilarious. See where this goes. Nah, we're locking in then. Alright, that's a level. I think we're done with vanilla beans. I could maybe get rid of Parrot. Would I either take a Baycat instead? It'd be nice to have some summons. And they'd be pretty random as well. If I had more money, I'd be tempted to double buy Vanilla Bean and then, sell Parrot, buy both of these. Because we get a little bit of extra stats on you, I think. But yeah, maybe just leave that. Stack the Nylarin next turn and then work out whether it's worth, selling Parrot or not afterwards. The artist, hello. Oh. Ah, they have so many trumpets. Oh, hold on. We're good. Yeah, these fights are weird. Turn random stuff into those. I think I'm okay. Radish. I'll take a radish. I don't want any of these. I want something that's kind of interesting. I just don't know what that could be. Like, whale's interesting, but it doesn't really work with my stuff. I guess it can. I don't know how it works. Someone said whale's funny. I think we look for whale then. I'm going to keep leaving Ambrosia. It's definitely the best thing if you don't want it to get sillied, but I don't know. Silly is kind of the point, so sure. What does Tasty do in this pack? It's a... Oh, we're not going to be able to see it. Okay, so it's an ailment from a tier 5 guy, and when a tasty thing dies, it gives an opponent pet plus 2/2 permanently, I think. I mean, I could really screw up opposing teams. Yeah, but most of my pets are faint pets, so it's also very likely to screw up my team. Look at these fights, they're so strange. Alright, I'm gonna say goodbye to Parrot, and I think I'm gonna run a whale, and I want to see what happens when that gets triggered multiple times. Yggdrasil. Sure. Again, stuff's probably gonna get overwritten, but in case it doesn't, see what that does. I'm looking at Red Panda, and I'm thinking Frieza, maybe? I wanted to test Whale, but I don't know if I actually want to keep it. It depends if it's interesting or not. I think we try it for a turn, and then if it's, you know, kind of meh, then we can maybe try Red Panda. Silly affects mana? Isn't like where the mana snipes after it dies? That's kind of funny. Oh. Okay, I'm glad I have trumpets. I know I could easily just be giving them trumpet stuff, but overall it seems to be working. Stego is very risky, but it could be funny. Because if everything gets sillied, then they won't actually have perks. So even if I have perks on everything, it might still actually have a place. Oh, actually, is whale eating... You should be eating this after all the silly stuff goes down. But maybe that's a good reason to get rid of it, because it might die before it can even do something. Let's check this. Only gained perk. We're not gaining perks. We're not transforming, but other people might. Yeah, we do have some silkies around. Not many. We already have some mimic octopi down. Look, I'm gonna try this. At worst case, it's gonna hit someone's silky. So we'll see what that does. He shuffled me. Yeah, I'm sticking with the team. I think this is it. I'm just gonna lock in. We can get Yggdrasil down again, maybe. Don't think anything else is much to do. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that. We're gonna start giving you some extra stats whenever we can buy them. I think I'm good to leave that. Send again. We have a decent number of high-level tree kangaroos now, which is fun. Black Rhino works beautifully. That is dangerous. Like, 8 enemy attacks deal 30 damage to a random enemy, but obviously if it gets triggered by a tree kangaroo, it'll trigger 3 times potentially. And yeah, just insta-nuke multiple things. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of tree kangaroos. Oh my god. Yep. That was a turn. See, like, the tree kangaroos can just infinitely hit each other, and every time they do, it just keeps building up. So, yeah, every now and then you have a really cool fight. I'm gonna put this here. Roll once. Pizza, sure. I don't know whether to freeze a pair or not. I really want to find XP for these things. You'd be cool as well, but I don't know. I don't even have perkless things. Like, I'm mostly just relying on, like, the tree kangaroo stuff to all go crazy and for something to survive after all that's finished for you to trigger as well. But I'm not even convinced it's going to happen anymore. Yo, Patat, thank for the 21 months. Appreciate it. Good morning. Oh, I have enough trumpets. Hold. There we go. Okay. All is well. I'm just gonna buy this. I could definitely get better equipment. Again, having like, no, whatever it is. The better version of this or Iron Broach would be very good, but I don't know, maybe just having like cherries down on these would be good enough. Who knows? Alright, so you safely cracked the, 20 attack mark, so you're now marginally better. Or worse, depending on what you're sniping. Your opponents keep stealing your trumpets. I've had really good fights with my Nihilus so far. I thought this was going to be way worse, but yeah, I've been getting a 50-50 most fights, and at best they get like 20, I feel. Is this last game? Yeah, it will be today. Oh. Am I dead? Well, I am dead, but I'm actually not. Bro, I am tired. I can't think. I thought I was like dead and out. Ignore it. I kind of just want to keep doing this, but I would be better off finding levels. I think we do this and we spend all of next turn just looking for XP for any of these. Hooray that it does something. Serve you for the most part of every third fight or so, you get none. I mean, it's just part of it being a faint pet. Like, if you have a regular starter battle thing that has more attack than either team's, backlines, then I assume you get your value before everything starts going crazy. That team is massive, by the way. Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna keep looking for the levels. I do think a Rhino or something would be fun. It'd be really cool to see a transformation team. Or again, Skeleton Dog. Like, if you actually did have, near infinite tree kangaroo stuff without snipers on your team, then you could get a ton of permanent scaling in a turn. It's just weird. Okay, if we survive next turn, we can get that leveled up as well. Not convinced it's going to happen because my team is not very good, but maybe. We made it here. Might be fine. You thought Tree Kangaroo could only hit things that were perkless? You don't know anything about this game anymore. It can. So, start a battle, make the last perkless enemy silly and activate it 3 times. But when you hit a Tree Kangaroo with that and make it silly, then it's able to hit anything else. So, yeah. That's how we're able to overwrite everyone's equipment and get everything silly. God. These fights. I said I'd let you, so let's do that. And then buy pizza? I like pizzas. Buy a pizza. Alright. Go, my team. It's peer pressure Keenoe to stream for another 4 hours. I'm already flagging, okay? I feel like I was thinking okay for the first few lobbies. I'm stumbling over everything I'm saying now and losing track of everything, so yeah. I think this is the logical endpoint. You whale ate the entire enemy team and itself. That is very funny. One more game though, right? Just got here. Oh, I need to leave. I'm dead, right? I was hoping that silly Rhino would somehow nuke its own team, but hey, made it top 4 and everyone's on 1 HP. Not bad, not bad. GG's, guys. Yeah, I definitely want to do more with this lobby. This is a very cool game. Thing to do. But yeah. Why am I so tired? Okay. But yeah, thank you for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the games. We'll be back same time next week, or for the late slot on Sunday. Remember to remove Ambrosia. I did make a note about it, yeah. Like, I'm going to leave in... I'll leave in these, because it's still cool to have access to, like, loads of random playtest stuff, but yeah. Ambrosia, I definitely think I should take out. Yeah, have a good week, everybody. See you all next time. Bye.